Storytell Original presents Pioneer, The Third Eye by Ida Marie Rendtorff, narrated by Zoe Mills and Mira Dovreni. Chapter 1. Gina. The rat influenza epidemic is finished. It's done. It's over. Just like the thousands of lives it took. The woman from the health board with the nice teeth and short hair appears again and again on the big screen down in the square to tell us this, but its ghost is everywhere. Every day, I make a detour on my way to the station to avoid walking past the hole. The thought of its ashes lying down there, amongst those of the others who perished, makes my body ache all over. I try not to think about what happened, but it's impossible, like trying to prevent the night from coming. Even after we burnt his mattress, teddy bear and clothes, small things keep turning up. Small things that make me remember him. A marble between the cushions on the sofa, a wheel from a toy car under a table, and the other day I found the coin. I should probably have thrown it out, but I couldn't bear to. It'll remind me never to let my guard down again. Ever. Time moves on, as if none of this happened, and so I also carry on. Work, eat, sleep. Work, eat, sleep. Some days are worse than others. Today is particularly hard. It actually started this morning when my mum began to bleed. She's 7 months pregnant, and if she goes into labour soon, I don't know what I'll do. My dad had already left, and my grandmother is blind. She lives in a world of her own. I convinced my mum to stay home from work. What else could I do? A visit to the doctors is not cheap, and most of our income is spent on rent, food, transport, and all those unforeseen things that always pop up, but we can't really afford. The morning air is usually chilly at this time of day, but my t-shirt is already sticking to my back as I run because I'm late. There might be a queue at the sluice gate, and I must catch the train. I actually wanted to stay home, but that would only arouse suspicion. Right now, that's the last thing I need. The sluice gate is in a square concrete block. You have to pass through it to get into the city's other rings. They closed it during rat flu, so those of us living in the black ring were locked in, along with the disease and all of the dead. That's what the gates are for, to prevent infection from spreading from one area to another during a pandemic. I walk over to the biometric eye scanner and type in my destination on the ticket machine keypad. The amount is withdrawn from my account, and a ticket is ejected a split second later. Luckily, there's no big queue today. When it's my turn, I place my hand on a blue surface, which registers my temperature. I then push my index finger into a small tube. I hardly feel the prick on my skin. My blood test is ready in no time. It's negative. The gate in front of me slides back, and I just manage to catch the train. I slump into the first seat I find in the chilly carriage. I've actually never stolen anything before, apart from some sweets and fruit from the food halls. Once the idea came to me, though, I couldn't get it out of my mind. Yesterday, I left work with a heavier bag than when I arrived. I felt almost ecstatic. Today, I feel nothing but fear. If Paul finds out about it, I dread to think of the consequences. We can't manage without my pay now, especially as the doctor has said that my mum can't work anymore, as in, can't work at all. Someone sneezes behind me. I always sit as far away from other people as possible. It's just the way it is now. A sneeze can travel 8 meters. You're always on your guard. I take a deep breath as I enter work shortly after, via the back room. I have to make sure everything looks normal. But what does normal look like? You don't think about it when everything is normal. That's the problem. You only start thinking about it when your life is turned upside down. The door beeps, and the sound seems unusually loud today. I don't pass anyone in the hallway. There's someone practicing the saxophone somewhere. I keep going to the small changing room, where floor-to-ceiling shelves cover the walls and a single light bulb shines a cold white light. I find a plastic apron on one of the shelves, pull it over my head and tie it at the back. I then stuff my hair into a blue cap. What are the chances that Paul did a...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?